Welcome back. May is Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And in tonight's Project Community, we're highlighting one Iowa organization helping AAPI assault survivors navigate healing. KCCI's Olivia Tyler shows us how community is driving that effort.
When we think about Asians, we are very diverse in immigration history, in language, in ethnicity.
And in America, that diversity is often rooted in the state or region.
Iowa is very different. It was the very first state that accepted Southeast Asian refugees due to the war in Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia.
So Iowa is home to thousands across the Asian and Pacific Islander diaspora, and they bring their traditions with them, like shoes off when you come inside, and art that reminds them where they came from. But when folks branch out and leave home, they need community, especially when things don't go as planned.
And the issues that we are specifically working on is serving victims and survivors of domestic violence, sexual assault, sex trafficking, stalking, dating violence.
Monsoon Asians and Pacific Islanders in Solidarity is an Iowa-based nonprofit. It was founded in 2003 and has offices in Des Moines, Iowa City, and Dubuque. Assistance is free. Its goal is to help diffuse dangerous or complicated situations.
But that is just one component of our work, because in order for us to do the so-called intervention is we also need to do community organizing.
Like a baby gear swap.
Clothing, cribs, car seats.
Or the Youth Prevention and Intervention Program for young boys that starts in 4th grade and goes throughout high school, led by Monsoon's only male employee.
Trying to get in there earlier. We could talk about online safety, we could talk about boys' mental health, girls, friends, family, uncles, anything. Trying to change up the stigma of negative masculinity.
Monsoon also offers legal services for victims. That's funded by the Federal Office on Violence Against Women. And some who work inside, unfortunately, have dealt with similar scenarios.
It's not an individual work, but it's a community work.
So no one is ever alone. And there's no language barrier.
We have someone who's from the Karen community who speaks that language. Me and Rosani are from the Filipino community, and she speaks Visayan and Kapampangan. Emily is Vietnamese, and then Tara is from the Nepali community.
Which is vital because
police will sometimes call us, like we have a situation.
In 2025, 260 people statewide were referred to Monsoon by law enforcement agencies. But anyone is welcome in.
Everybody. Even non-API, they're all welcome. The majority of folks that we are assisting are immigrant women who came because of relationships.
So needs may look different.
Talk therapy specifically, that might not work for our community because they're like, no, I don't want to talk about it. But if they are together, let's say, let's cook something, let's eat something.
It's a form of therapy.
Yes.
And they have the space to do this. Along with the office in Des Moines, they have a healing center on East 17th Court with a garden giving victims space to grow and messages that inspire, a food pantry, and family supplies. But the needs still stack up. So Monsoon is expanding, planning to open its new center on Douglas Avenue and MLK this fall.
There will be a cafe, food trailer, a store. So that is our way of creating almost another way for us to do the work, but then at the same time creating economic development.
For their community, by the community. In Des Moines, Olivia Tyler, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.